Hello and welcome back to our series on how to use some of the lesser known functions of Power BI. Today we're going to be working with the Key Influencers visualization, and it has three fields: Analyze, Explain By, and Expand By. And as its name states, the Key Influencer visualization is really useful for determining what the key influence is on achieving a certain outcome in a data set. To put that a little bit better, it means that it's going to allow you to find correlations, we might say, and determine what details of your data actually lead to the outcome you specifically want. So in this data set, I took the Sonoma County Animal Shelter in California, their adoption data throughout the year, and so we are going to be using the Key Influencer to figure out what leads to a dog getting adopted. So we're going to take outcome type, bring it into Analyze. We're going to come up here and select Adoption. And from here, we're free to take all of this other data, bring it into Explain By, and from there, we're going to see what leads to dogs being adopted. So first, we'll start with breed. This animal shelter actually includes a lot of other animals, along with dogs. That's why we have goose up here, so we'll ignore that. So we can see that breeds like German Shepherds, Shepherd mixes, Great Pyrenees, Bull Terriers do well, whereas down here, if you're a Chihuahua or a Siamese, you're not as likely to be adopted. So we can actually have multiple fields in the Explain By at the same time, so I'll bring in color. And we can see that now as we scroll down, whatever this abbreviation is, also very likely to get adopted, whereas being a gray or tabby white color, not as good. So now I'll take both of these Explain By fields out because we don't want it to get too crowded. We'll look at the number of days being within the shelter as opposed to a specific trait coming into the shelter. We can see that the influencer gives us a summary down here. On average, when days in the shelter increases, the likelihood of the outcome being adoption increases. So if you are an animal that wants to get adopted, you definitely want to be in the shelter for a while. So we can just run down the list doing these sorts of analyses. We'll do one more. We'll bring sex into Explain By. Spayed versus neutered, it appears that female dogs are more likely to be adopted. So the Key Influencer, if you provide it with the right data, hone down what your goal is, it'll really help you to understand what you should be working towards or what you should be targeting in your data set in order to get the outcome you desire.